Limitless Outdoors channel focuses mostly on outdoor activities, especially hunting. However, in this video, no animal is hunted. Instead, the footage shows how unpredictable and even dangerous nature can be. During a trip in a remote area, the members of the group gradually noticed sounds coming from among the bushes and trees. Moments later, movements were seen in different spots around them.
If I shoot a bear right now, we got a big grizzly on us. So we're just gonna wait it out. There's bears everywhere.
Just spotted another, a giant.
There's two more with it. So no, that's cubs. This is
South cubs.
three of them there.
We are in grizzly bear house right now. Oh, this ain't good.
Gosh dang. We're right on top of this thing.
It soon became clear that they were not facing just one animal. In fact, several bears were nearby, including a mother bear with her cubs. At first, the situation did not seem very serious. The group members were talking with each other and trying to analyze the bear's behavior. But this calm quickly turned into concern. One of them pointed out that the number of bears was greater than they had expected. At the same time, one of the members, who had a lot of experience in the wilderness, was trying to guess what might happen next, just by observing the animal's behavior. Suddenly, it became clear that the bears were getting closer.
Hey, get out of here!
Oh, shit.
Hey, have your rifle? Shane's trying his best to get these bears to realize that they are there, but the bears know it and they don't even care, and they just keep coming right up the mountain at them. Hey!
Get out of here! Here she comes, dude.
At that moment, it became clear that the bears were fully aware of their presence, but they didn't seem to care much and continued moving. Suddenly, they decided to leave the area quickly. While the camera was still recording, the members of the group hurried away. They moved toward a hill to create a safe distance. At this point, the jokes and casual conversations had completely disappeared, and the only thing that mattered was getting away from the bears. Even after the bears passed, the stress did not completely disappear. A mother bear was still nearby, watching the situation from a short distance. The group remained silent, waiting to make sure the bears had completely left the area. When the danger finally passed, their heavy breathing, trembling hands, and sense of relief were clearly visible. They had just realized how close they had been to a serious incident. In the end, the group members tried to laugh it off. But the experience carried a clear message. In nature, the distance between someone who is simply watching and someone who might become an animal's target can sometimes be only a few seconds. Even experienced people can suddenly find themselves in situations that are completely beyond their control. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel and help us reach 1,000 subscribers. Adam is a content creator who shares many of his interests on his channel. He posts videos about wilderness survival skills, firearm reviews, and sometimes even singing. However, his most popular videos are about his adventures in the wild, where he builds shelters and spends the night camping in the forest. But during one of these trips, he found himself facing a dangerous situation.
Some part of the wilderness that I've never explored before. If you guys have watched my channel for any length of time, you know I like, exploring the woods. But last summer, a logging company came in, and they must have got a pretty large wood permit because they cut about a 15-mile logging trail to do the logging in a part of the woods I've never explored, or I doubt many people have explored, because it's just so inaccessible.
After driving for some time, he arrived at his destination, parked his car, and began his hike. As he continued along the path, he talked about the beauty of the surrounding nature. He had a map with him and planned to travel along higher routes because the area had many swamps and moving through higher ground was safer. After about an hour of walking, he started to feel tired, so he decided to take a short break, eat something, and then begin his return journey. He stopped beside a fallen tree, lit a small fire, and took out his map to check his location more carefully. But at that very moment, something among the trees was watching him, something that was slowly getting closer. That was when the situation suddenly became frightening. He realized that a bear was nearby.
All right, so I'm gonna get moving, guys. I'll check in in a little bit, okay? Fucker. Go, get it! Oh, fuck.
In response to this situation, Adam fired a few warning shots. Usually, it is not recommended to do this because some bears may become used to gunfire and could even become more aggressive. However, in this case, it worked. The bear became frightened and moved away. According to Adam, this was the first time during his wilderness adventures that he felt an animal was actually following him. Part of this brief encounter was even captured on his camera, and from the bear's appearance, it was clear that it had approached in an aggressive manner. Fortunately, the warning shots caused the animal to retreat and run in another direction. This incident shows that carrying something for self-defense in the wilderness can be very important. It also serves as a reminder that when spending time in nature, you should always pay attention to the sounds and signs around you, because sometimes something nearby may be present that could be dangerous. In 2016, in a quiet forest near the Kanagawa River in Japan, a fisherman was slowly walking while looking for a good spot to cast his fishing line. The atmosphere was completely calm and peaceful, but suddenly, everything changed. Without any warning, and in the blink of an eye, a bear emerges from the forest and charges directly at the man. The man loses his balance and steps back. Amid the splashing water and muffled sounds, he reacts purely out of instinct. He strikes the animal's snout with his other hand. The bear backs away for a moment, but then returns and tries to attack again. With nowhere to run, the fisherman grabs a tree branch and lets out a loud shout to scare the bear. The unexpected sound makes the animal cautious and gives the man a few precious seconds to escape. Miraculously, he manages to get away without any injuries.